Morning. Welcome to Remembering Our Spirits. I'm at my parents' house. My mother has been sick. She's 90. She's the most extraordinary woman I've ever known. And being here, caring for her, is truly a gift. So, welcome. October 5th, 2023. The Goodness of God. Read Psalms 18. In verse 29, the psalmist, thinking of some times in the past when he has been given power to overcome difficulties, to advance on the path, says, "For by you I have run through a troop, and by my God I have leaped over a wall." Everyone has found himself at some time confronted with a difficulty that seemed like a high and insurmountable wall. But faith in God enables one to clear the obstacles notwithstanding. Next, the psalmist reminds us that the way of God is perfect. God will put upon your high place. God will put you upon your high place. In other words, He will raise your consciousness so that you will automatically demonstrate. Then the author praises God and thanks Him for His goodness. Thanksgiving, as you know, is one of the most powerful forms of prayer. Finally, he says that God gives great deliverance to His king and that He shows mercy to His anointed, to David and to his seed forevermore. God intends us all to be kings through the exercise of spiritual power, and our power to go on increasing like the seed of David through all eternity. It's challenging to see beyond our five senses, or however many senses we have. It's challenging to see beyond those. It's challenging to see beyond form that's right in front of you, in body, in the experiences in our mind, in our memories. And there is a truth and a power within you that is you. And remember, we've spoken about stop seeking for love outside of yourself. Seek for it within you and be willing to walk through all of the obstacles and barriers inside of you that you have put in front of the experiential remembrance of the love that you truly are. For eternity. That's a concept that is challenging for a lot of us to wrap our minds around. So begin with one practice. Pick up one spiritual tool and start practicing. One to begin with is to stop judging people. Be willing to be in the practice of non-judgment. I think if the social media began that practice, it would be a much healthier place. Non-judgment. That doesn't mean you're not going to have opinions and certain behaviors are going to work for you and certain behaviors aren't going to work for you. However, you can simply observe them and move forward. There's no need to stay beating them up and making them wrong. Because the truth is, you are simply doing that to yourself. Remember, all relationships, all thoughts, all behaviors, all words begin with the relationship that we're having with ourselves. The other practice is gratitude. Begin to practice gratitude. It works. I'm grateful for, I'm thankful for. There are days when I'm thankful for toilet paper. I'm thankful for a flushing toilet. I'm thankful for running water. There are people on this globe that don't have those things. It's not necessary to be grateful for high, spiritual, esoteric energies. Be grateful for the simplest things in your life. I'm so grateful I get to be here caring for my mother. And I know I've shared before that there was a time where I blamed her and really, really disliked her. She was the cause of every problem and every turmoil in my life. Not true. Not true at all. That was an untruth, a fear based truth that I held on to and didn't let go of for a long time. Part of the letting go is forgiving people. Forgiving people for not being and showing up the way we need and want them to for us. That's holding people hostage. I did that too for a really long time. I no longer do. I'm grateful. Be willing to feed your spiritual power. I think that's my superpower, my spiritual power. Be willing to feed your spiritual consciousness. Be willing to feed your spiritual nature. And let's extend that energy out into all of the relationships that we have and do some shifting on this chaotic planet. We have the power. We have the power. As always, take the best for you and leave the rest, and have a blessed day.